The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And his first pass is incomplete.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
The Panthers at 10-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
It's a throw again is Lawrence.
Open man right side is Shark. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Think right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And it's caught. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now Jones.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Eluding the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From the 35, here's the second down and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now Jones to throw on second down. That's going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Lawrence will throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike 19, Mike 19. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mike 19, Mike 19. Yeah, let's get that ball. Yeah, let's get that ball right here. Think right.
Again, it's Lawrence. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Jones wants to change it up. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But
Yeah.
let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
go. Mike 19, Mike 19. Check, 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 check. Mike 19, Mike 19. Get ready, get ready. Get ready, go. Mike 19, Mike 19.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got his receiver, Cooper.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
13, Luke. Mike 19, Mike 19. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he's got his big tight end here. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Thielen going to go in motion right. Lawrence on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And let's 30 left. Mike 19, Mike 19. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 19, Mike 19. 11, 11. It's out time. It's out time.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Anthony Averett picks it.
And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now Lawrence.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Go, let's go.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. He'll dump this off to Cook.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Again, it's Barkley. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Saquon Barkley.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley
with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence changing the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a 1st down.
Lawrence. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. On 4th down, Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Dalvin Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to Jalen Hyatt.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Half jumbo. Get set quick, all right? Hey, go deeper.
Up the middle with Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
3rd down and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The Shark goes in motion left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence.
Sharks got it, left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
The extra point try now from Dicker.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Now Lawrence, short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Thielen going to go in motion right.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the...
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Here's Jones on 3rd down.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
In motion, Slayton.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this one's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
It's a throw again is Lawrence.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Eluding the pressure right.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. Now Lawrence.
Flushed out right.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this was a really nice